Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh and this is your JIS News for Thursday, April 12. The zones of special operations in Mount Salem and Denham Town have been extended for an additional 60 days. Parliament's approval on Wednesday marked the third extension for Denham Town, which was declared a zone on October 17, and the fourth for Mount Salem, which became a zone on September 1 last year.
This extension is a necessary enabler to transform the communities through the intensified delivery of social services, which have already commenced, but must be much further realized, as well as giving the state the ability to continue to take back full control of the domain.
The Prime Minister told the House that living conditions in both zones was being improved through zinc fence removal and upgrades to the water, sewerage, and road networks. The Heart Trust and Hope program are also providing skills training and parenting classes for residents. In addition, entrepreneurship support is being given to micro and small businesses, and a Neighborhood Watch and Community Youth Group program are underway. Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark says gains made under the IMF Precautionary Standby Agreement must be used as a means of breaking recurring cycles of borrowing for the country. He says Jamaica's exit from program engagements with the IMF over previous years were short-lived, but insists that the conclusion of the current agreement must be viewed differently.
It has to be our ambition that when we conclude with the IMF, this time at the end of the precautionary standby arrangement, we avoid reversal and instead manage our affairs in a disciplined and thoughtful way, so that our exit from a program relationship with the IMF is sustained over time with no need to return.
Dr. Clark was speaking on Wednesday at the opening ceremony for the 10th PIOJ-IDB Labor Market Forum. He says that to ensure sustainability in the post-IMF era, government will continue to pursue policies and programs to drive economic independence. Jamaica has not accessed any of the approved $1.64 billion under the three-year IMF Precautionary Standby Agreement. The program comes to an end in 2019. Government will be spending $150 million to upgrade market facilities island-wide. Local Government Minister Desmond McKenzie has revealed that Trelawney will benefit from two. Work is to start on the Clarkstown market by month-end at a cost of $17 million, while $10 million has been allocated to complete the new Falmouth market by the end of April. In addition, upgrades to the Black River Market in St. Elizabeth will be completed at a cost of $15 million. Minister McKenzie was speaking at the recent signing ceremony for the renovation of the Port Maria Market, which will be upgraded at a cost of $56 million.
No significant work has been undertaken over the last 5 years on our public markets, and most of our markets are in a deplorable condition. These markets are not conducive for vending or for persons to ply their trade.
He encouraged the local authorities and vendors to take care of the improved facilities that will be provided. The Ministry of Education is reporting that there has been an increase in mathematics performances resulting from the enhancement of the math program in 2012. According to a report made by the National Mathematics Coordinator, Dr. Tamika Benjamin, last year's Grade 4 mastery rate was 67.5%, a jump from 52% in 2012. The GSAT mastery also improved, as did CSEC math pass rates.
One of the other indicators that we're noticing with the CSEC exam is an increase in the sitting, in the number of students actually sitting exams, which means that that increase is twofold. We have more students sitting and more students passing.
Dr. Benjamin was speaking at a JIS think tank recently. The report comes just in time for the 2018 staging of National Mathematics Week, April 15 to 20. The Child Protection and Family Services Agency, CPFSA, is undergoing a rebranding process to focus more on the protection and family aspects of its work. As part of that rebranding, the agency's CEO, Rosalie Gage-Gray, says a child protection jingle competition will be launched soon. The CPFSA will also launch a booklet titled Pediatric Pulse during May.
This is a booklet that's developed by our serious case review panel that will assist caregivers to detect and respond in a timely manner to all medical and other therapeutic needs of the children.
Mrs. Gage Gray was addressing the recent launch of Child Month 2018. The theme for this May is Affirm Me. It charges parents and others to acknowledge, befriend, favor, influence positively, respect, and motivate children.
This theme emerged from a call from our children to recognize and validate their worth.
This year's Child Month activities include a national church service and a National Day of Prayer and Fasting. Children's Day activities will be simultaneously held in Halfway Tree, downtown Kingston, and Montego Bay on May 18. And the National Child Month Committee is partnering with the Jamaica Fire Brigade on its Jamaica's Future is on Fire, Make We Fix It campaign. Their aim is to get children to acknowledge fire safety practices and share the knowledge with friends and families. There will also be activities outside of the month, including the Youth Outstanding Academic Achievement Award ceremony on June 27 and the Youth Forum on November 2. And finally, the application deadline for the Hope Youth Summer Work Program has been extended to April 27. It offers 3 weeks of work experience and core skills training to 14,000 young people aged 17 to 29 years old. In addition to completing an application form, persons are required to submit copies of their birth certificate, TRN and NIS cards, government-issued or school identification card, resume, and proof of qualification. Interested individuals should download the application form at heart-nta.org or nysjamaica.org. The completed forms should be submitted to any Heart Trust NTA, Jamaica Foundation for Lifelong Learning, or National Youth Service Office. Successful applicants will be employed during the months of June, July, and August. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.